because if there is anything you want to check again, you got it. Number 8.
Okay, let's go. Letter B.
Excellent.
Okay.
Great. What's the meaning of Rowan?
It's like you walking,
Yeah.
living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like ficar de boas. Okay.
Tranquilinhos.
If you have any questions about vocabulary, you can ask me if you want.
Okay. Number 9.
Verily. Do you know what this is?
What?
Number 9. Yes. Check number 9.
Oh. Let's go. I did that remember. Letter D.
It's not the letter D. Do you want another guess?
Okay. I know it's not perfect. Okay, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Let me write that for you, because then I'm going to explain it to you in a manner that I can talk about other things too. You know? Well, let's go. Now, why isn't it letter D? Because you have to say similarly to something. And in the sentence, we just don't have these two. Okay? That's why it's not the letter A or letter D. You know, why isn't it letter C or letter B? Because then the sentence would be incomplete. You know, the way that some coin, what? You have to complete to make sense. Okay? Now, why the heaven? Would it be S on? And then we're going to talk about something not so easy in English, but it's very important. That is the fight between how versus S versus like. Now, when do you use each of these situations? Now, dude, how? Because in Portuguese, and I believe in French too, I believe in Spanish too, these 3 words are just one. I know in French, 2 words. Yes.
Yes.
In Spanish, I think it's just 1 word too, right? You know, and in English we have 3 words. Why the heaven do people in the United States of America have 3 words for this? Well, because in English they express different things. Now, how we generally use for questions, be it direct or indirectly. How come? How old are you? This is a question, so this is why we use how. We are asking a question about it. Now, how would be an indirect question? It would be something like, I don't know how to speak Chinese. And maybe I never will. But anyway, I don't know how to speak Chinese. It's an indirect question. I got a question and I put it in an affirmative sentence. No, I don't know how to speak Chinese. We use how for these situations, okay?
Okay.
It's very common to use know how to do something. It's a very common expression in English. Do you know how to dance? You do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Oh, I didn't dance. Woo! Is
I'm a dancer.
Chandra. But okay, yes, okay. Maria Neva. Okay. Anyway, you dance very well. Have you ever seen Estevam from Philadelphia dancing?
I think you. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, man, that man was born to be Paquita. I don't know what he is doing of his life.
I don't know what. That's his item.
Oh my god. Okay, dude. Now, when do we use like? In several situations, but considering as a preposition, so it's completely different from the sense of love or enjoying something. So it's not. We're not talking about this. We're talking about like in the sense of a preposition. Now, when do we use like in the sense of a preposition? For comparisons. And this is how we use like. I think, I don't know, that story is like a movie, you know? So you see that we're making a comparison here, you know? So that's why we use like in this kind of situation. Now, let me give you an example because I'm gonna need this to explain S. If I say to you, Romário, you work like a slave. Okay? I'm making a comparison. I am not saying that you are a slave.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, very good. Now, like we use in this kind of comparison. Okay? The tricky thing is that S we use in the sense of something, and we also use it for comparisons. And that's the tricky thing. How do we make the difference? And that's what I'm going to try to show you because it's not so easy, okay?
It's not.
Yeah, it's not so easy, but I'm gonna show you. Anyway, now as in the sense of what do I mean by this? I work as an English teacher. Now, dude, I'm not using this as a comparison. I'm saying in the sense of I can say I work like a camel. I'm making a comparison here. If I say I work as an English teacher, I'm talking about really my occupation. Okay?
Something that's really.
Yeah, exactly this. Now, and you work as an engineer. Oh my God, engineer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always remember engine. Yeah. Okay. Civil engineer.
No,
Oh, no,
environmental.
environmental engineer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't work in your area, right? Now.
No,
Yeah.
no.
But I'm putting a sentence just for you to check the difference. Okay?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Do you want to become a professor?
Yes, I want.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have a professor friend. Okay. Okay, I root for you, dude. But do you want to teach in Brazil or do you want to teach in another place?
I want to teach it in Brazil, but I really want to do my doctor. I don't know how my doctor degree in another country. Yeah,
Where would you like to take your doctors?
Australia.
Oh my god, that's very nice.
Yes, yes.
What city do you know there is a good doctors for environmental engineer? Sydney, Melbourne.
In Melbourne and Sydney también. Yeah.
Sydney?
Sydney too. También, también.
I'm gonna have so much fun in these classes.
Yeah. In my Portuñol English. Portuñol.
No, man, your Spanish is probably very good right now. 6 months in another country changes our language very much.
Yes, I have to spend 6 months in a country that speak English.
Yeah, well, but you will. You will. Come on, have faith. Yeah.
4 years. Yes, I went.
Yeah. But I'm speaking right now. The pronunciation that we are using, you too, is American English.
Mhm.
So it's not completely different, but it's very different from Australian English. And
I
if you
think,
go to Australia's outback, it's even more different.
yeah.
Yeah. But you get used.
Yeah, I
You
have
will
to
go.
write
Yeah, you will go to Hillsong. You know. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. That's great.
Yeah, my dream. I have the dream of going to Hillsong, and another dream I have is to visit New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Yes,
Oh,
because I love the Lord of the Rings story.
oh, okay.
And the movie was filmed in there.
And I think that there are the places
Yeah.
they, yeah, you can visit and
Yeah, they are never going to destroy because I believe 50% of their GDP, their money, comes from Lord of the Rings. That country is the size of Distrito Federal.
yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now, is it clear you work as an environmental engineer?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So I cannot say you
Because
work. Come on.
I thought using like or as to the same thing, so not okay.
No, no, no. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. There is still something to show you. You work as an environmental engineer. Is if I say I can't say you work as a chemist. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, because it would be different, the meaning. No, probably you have already studied this. We have a kind of comparative in English. That's S PDD S, right? Okay, so it's something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Paris is as beautiful as Madrid, for example. So I'm comparing two things equally. But I can
Okay.
also say Paris is beautiful as Madrid. This is a short kind of comparison. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
So we can use as a comparative in these cases. And also we have some expressions just as, such as, and these are all comparatives, a comparative expression. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Romário, are you familiar with them?
Yes, just as okay. Yes.
Yes, yes, So we use just as, such as, generating the sense of giving a comparison as an example, Okay. Now, do you have any questions about this?
No.
Excellent. I'm going to clear it, but it's recorded in our class, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Romário, my brother, check it out. In bas relief sculpture, bas relief, do you understand?
But no. But
Yeah.
I understand it's he is sculptured.
Okay. I'm sorry. Do you have problems with people laughing at you?
Wait, no, no,
No.
I don't
Okay.
have.
Okay.
You can.
Okay. Best relief, dude, is, do you know a coin? When you have a coin, you have high relief images,
Mm-hmm.
and best relief is the opposite. It's instead of high relief, it's, I don't think I have anything best relief here, Anyway, but you got it, right? Did it fall? Oh my God. Romario, don't leave me! Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
can you hear me?
It's my internet.
Oh, if you want, I can turn off the camera.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay? So, in this,
I
Romario.
found.
Oh, yeah! That's the thing. That's the thing. So, in bas relief sculpture, a design project varies slightly from its background as on some coins. So it's a comparative that could be substituted by just as or such as. So the guy has not used such or just, he has used just as. Okay.
Okay. With letter A.
Letter A. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Excellent. Number 10.
Letter B.
B as in ball or D as in data?
What?
B as in ball or D as in data?
As in ball, but now I'm thinking it's D.
No. It's just that I didn't hear well.
Okay. Letter B. Ball.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's letter D.
Letter D.
Yes.
Okay.
This B is not necessary. Okay. Check if
But it's wrong.
letter B. Yes. It's letter D.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Number 11. The whole ITP is yeah, because I'm a teacher, and I know there is one detail. They put one detail. É muita sacanagem. Desculpa, I had to speak the
Oui. Ok. With a diminutive content of human bones decrease and not reach its. I mean,
yes, I know. I know.
between. It's because thereby I don't know how to use,
Okay.
and I'm thinking it's letter D, but I don't know, so I yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to try letter D?
But with it may. No, I don't know it. No, I think it's letter C, but I don't know how to use thereby.
Okay, so
If it was my exam, I will put thereby making.
excellent. It's letter C.
Okay, that's great.
Thereby it's similar to in this way.
Okay.
It's a very formal structure. A very formal structure. It's not so common. Not so common. But one important thing is that after prepositions and expressions like prepositions, thereby would be considered a preposition in English, we have to use the verb in ing, and that's why it's thereby making.
Okay.
Okay?
Because before there are a preposition.
Exactly. For example, You are interested in studying your doctors in Australia. Now, check it out, dude. Why did I use ing? Because in is a preposition. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, great, great. Now, dude, what is the detail of letter D? The detail of letter D is because this it here is not necessary. It makes the sentence redundant.
Mm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
which makes is correct. Which it makes is redundant, you don't need it.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, great, great. Number 12.
When. Letter A.
Atrás.
Nada. Okay. When. Letter C.
Letter. This expression here, not until, is already an expression that we're talking about when. It's not exactly when, but we're talking about time. Not until Kentucky's Mammoth Cave had been completely explored in 1972 was its full extent realized. Do you
Okay.
remember in the last class we talked about inversion
Mm-hmm.
of subject and
And
verb, because of this. Okay.
so not until it's like when.
Yes, it's like when because the focus of the situation is the time, not until in 1971. But what was the catch here? First, the first catch was that because of this, we need the inversion. Okay, subject verb. And
Hmm?
this when here is not necessary because of the idea of the sentence.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good, sorry. So,
Don't worry.
13.
Letter C.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, great. Do you have any questions about the other option?
No.
Okay, number 14. Oh, no, wait. Do you know what's the meaning of bear?
No.
Oh, okay. Bear is similar to naked. Do you know what's the meaning of naked?
Yes.
Okay, naked, you know, huh?
No,
Good.
because the naked cake.
Yeah! Do you bake cakes?
What?
Do you bake cakes?
If I could, no.
Yes, do you cook cakes?
No,
No,
just
just
eat.
okay. You are a very funny person.
Okay. In English too.
How are you? Oh, look at these people. these people, they don't have any shoes, you see.
Mm-hmm.
No shoes, no socks, nothing covering the feet. So they are
Okay.
bare feet.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily naked, because naked we use for all the body. Bare we generally use for a specific part of the body. For example, good. These two here, they have their bare arms.
Okay.
Okay, so there is nothing covering them. So
Mm-hmm.
bare in the sense is like desprovido de, okay, something.
Something.
Okay, just for you to understand, because if you don't know bare, this question is hard.
Okay, thank you. Read.
That's hard, I told you.
So letter B.
Not letter D.
Or AM. Letter B. No. Letter D.
Excellent. Check if it's clear for you.
Yes, yes. It's because the stage bare of scenery.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. 15.
Letter B. There are main.
Excellent. Perfect. Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Now, from now on, Romário, this part changes. You were going to see a sentence, and one of the four things is wrong. There is a mistake in one of these four things, and you have to find which one of them has a problem, okay?
Okay. Letter B.
Not letter B.
It's, I don't know. It's letter A because it's before the food, no? Additive food. You say no?
No, it's
Okay.
correct. A food additive is correct.
Okay. So I don't know.
Oh, dear God. It's letter C.
Letter C.
Yes, because it's necessary to use an adverb, and it should be intentionally.
Uh,
Okay, so a food additive is any chemical that food manufacturers intentionally add to their product.
okay.
Okay, is it really clear?
Yes, yes.
Great, great, great. Number 17.
Letter D.
Excellent! What would be correct in letter D?
Hers for her subject.
Excellent!
Okay.
18.
Letter C.
Excellent! How would be correct?
Is sold.
Perfect! 19.
Okay. Letter B?
D as in data.
No, letter B, could.
B as in ball, right?
Yes, ball.
No, not letter B.
Not letter. Okay, it's wrong there.
It's election period.
It's what?
Election period.
No, but no, it's like some. Oh my god!
Advertisement.
For sell things
Oh, okay.
like Casas Bahia.
Oh, advertisement. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to try another, or do you want me to tell you?
I'm reading again.
Okay, sure.
Bernie, it's correct because before there is a preposition by Bernie. Iron one with cook instead. Okay, so I think for by elimination, I think it's letter D.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know why.
Okay, because we have two expressions. Instead of and rather than. And there,
Okay.
they mix these two.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Number 20. Sorry, just a second. There we go. 20 is here.
I don't know what is rally?
Rely. Rely is
Rely.
like to trust. Or no, better. Rely is like depend.
Depend, okay. Yeah, geologist. So it's letter B.
Not letter B.
No? Okay. Okay. It's hard. A number. What is in Portuguese? A number. Why is a number? Okay, I don't know.
Okay, it's letter D.
Letter D?
Yeah.
Studying?
Yeah, let me show you why. And this is very important for TOEFL, ITP, and PBT. As I have already studied TOEFL ITP to teach Romário, I know you are going to need this information very much. So I'm going to show you some things here. It's going to take a little while, but to make it clear for you, well, when we're talking about English, verbs, we just have three and only three structures to talk about verbs. The first way is using the verb as infinitive, like to verb. Can you read, please?
I have to go now.
Very good. The second situation is when we have an ing formation that is the gerund. Can you read, please?
Okay. I don't think I enjoy reading as much as she does.
And the case of modal verbs. Can you read, please?
I can't swim as well as a shark.
Excellent. Okay. Now, when do we use each case? We use this two verb situation in three and only three cases. No, in fact, four, but three are more common, you know? The most, okay, let me write this for you because then it gets clear for you to see.
Oh, I can see. I can see.
You can see? Okay.
Yes.
Now, it's, what's the first situation? It's what I call verb to verb. Can you read the first example, please?
I need to know where you are from.
Yes. So this is the structure verb to verb. What do I mean by that? Oh my God. Verb to verb. Need to know. For example, I have to talk to you. I want to eat açaí. She has to go now. Verb to verb.
Okay.
Many verbs in English are exactly like this. It depends on the first verb. So the first verb determines if it is verb to verb. And this is probably the most important of all rules in two verbs. Verb to verb. Okay, Omar. Okay. Another situation is after adjectives. Can you read, please?
It's hard to have energy after busy days.
Very good. So you see that hard is an adjective. So you use to do something. For example, it's impossible to forget that day. Impossible to forget. It's hard to have energy. It's good to study hard. It's important to learn other languages. For example, so you see that if we use a verb after an adjective, we use to verb. Okay?
Okay.
The third is the situation from the question. It's the reason for something. It's like a substitute for because. Can you read the sentence, please?
We have a dog at home to guard it when we travel.
Okay, to guard it. To guard it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Romário, now it's like because it's a question. Why do you have a dog at home? We have a dog at home to guard it when we travel, or because we wanted to guard the house when we travel. You can use because too. You know?
Okay.
Why are you studying TOEFL? I'm studying TOEFL to take my master's. You know, so it's the reason you were doing something. Okay, so again, verb to verb, after adjectives, reason. And the fourth you don't have really to remember because it's the rule, but it's the least common. After interrogative words, can you read, please?
I have to learn how to make new friends.
Yes, you can say I don't know what to do, for example. Because it's an interrogative word, we use to verb, but this is the least common case. Least common case. These three are the most important. Verb to verb, after adjective is reason. Verb to verb, after adjective is reason. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
Great.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Excellent. If you want to rewatch this class, this is all being recorded. Of course, it's important. Let me see if I put the negatives here. Already know. Okay, to verb. Okay, we use not to for negative in the same cases. Can you read these three examples, please?
I learned not to help everyone who asked me.
Yes. Now, I learned not to help. So, in the affirmative is I learned to help. And the negative, I learned not to help. Let me just say this in Portuguese, because some people mix. Eu aprendi a não ajudar. So it's the infinitive that's negative. Okay? Yeah. It's different if I say I did not learn. Okay, so it's different. If I make the negative here, I need auxiliary. But in this specific case, I am denying the infinitive here. Okay? Okay, so This is a verb-to-verb case. Let me see. Okay, read this one, please.
They are happy not to need help anymore.
Excellent. So adjective to verb, but in this case it's negative. And the last one.
That girl pretending not to be okay, just not to go to work.
Yes, this sounds terrible, but this is correct. And it's pretended. Do you understand pretend?
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah.
It's different from Portuguese.
See, it's like in português é fingir, no?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So she pretended not to be verb to verb, okay? Just not to go to work. This is a reason. Okay? Okay, very good. So these are the negatives. You don't have to remember the negatives so bad. The most important is to remember the three rules. Now, when do we use the gerund formation? After some verbs, many verbs. Yeah, but verb to verb is more common, much more common. Verb to verb is the most common structure. But after some verbs, we use the ing. Can you read, please?
I enjoy reading on weekends.
Excellent. So what cases do we use the verb in ing? After stop, admit, quit, imagine, enjoy. So not so many verbs. Not so many verbs. The most important verbs are enjoy and stop, in my opinion.
Enjoy and stop?
Yes, enjoy and stop, you use ing after them.
Okay.
Okay, let me see the examples here. They have enjoy, finish, hate, like, and love. You can use ing or you can do verb to verb, start to, verb to verb or ing, stop and enjoy. No, you have to use ing formation. So after some verbs, we use ing, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now this here is the most important. Can you read, after prepositions, can you read please?
She can't live without drinking coffee.
Excellent. So drinking is an ing, just as we checked today, because without is a preposition. Okay? And Romário, the last case is when the verb becomes the subject of a sentence. Can you read the example, please?
Swimming is the best thing to do to relax.
Excellent. So in this case, it became a subject. For example, I believe that reading on the weekend is very relaxing. So in this case, reading is a subject of the sentence, reading on the weekend. To help my students, I generally say, think of the fact of, for example, the fact of swimming or the act of swimming is the best thing to do to relax. So in this case, it's subject of a sentence. That's why we use an ing. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, just to review with you, dude. When we are talking about the infinitive, what are the three important rules? Verb to verb, after adjectives, and reason. When we are talking about the gerund, what are the three important verbs? Verb, verb, ing, that is common but not so many. After prepositions, very important. And as a noun, as the subject of a sentence. Okay?
Okay.
If you, I know it's complicated to memorize. It's a lot of information, but if you, the more you can remember, the better. Now, how about the modal verbs? We have very few modal verbs in English. You know, can, must, should, may, might, could. Just could is not in this and this list because could is the past of can. Now, what is different about the modal verbs? First of all, it never changes. It's the same for all persons. So I can dance, you can dance, he, she can dance, everybody can dance. Okay? We never use to, and we never use ing before or after them. No. We never use to before and after them. And after, you do not use ing, you do not use to, you use nothing. He could come. She can dance. I may go. You should study. Nothing. Nothing. Okay? So, the same for all persons. Never use to and ing after to. And we never use them with auxiliary. Can you read these three cases here, please?
Okay. I can dance. I could dance. I will be able to dance.
Excellent. So will and can cannot be together. So we have to change the expression to use with auxiliary. Okay?
I can say I will can.
Never. Never. Okay? I will be
I
able to. And it's the same for would. Have, for example, I have been able to. Okay? You cannot use this with can or could. Okay? Great, 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 great. Omar, do you have any questions about this?
not for now.
Excellent, excellent. This is something complicated to memorize, but if you memorize this, it gets easier to understand not only the TOEFL ITP, but when you write, it's easier to remember. You're writing there your thesis or an article, and then you understand why you use verb to verb here, verb ing there. Okay?
Okay.
Great, great, great. Let's come back to the test now. Geologists at Hawaiian Volcano Observatory rely on a number of instruments. Why? Why do they rely on a number of instruments? To study the volcanoes in Hawaii. So it's a reason, and we use to verb. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. There is one specific situation that I'm just going to say to you if it shows up in the test, because otherwise I'm gonna make you crazy. You know? Yeah, sure. 21.
Letter letter A?
Not letter A.
No?
No.
It's because it's weird to me all other.
Okay. Oh, sure.
In all other. So it's letter D.
D. Why?
Because it's not necessary.
Oh, it is because the word next is a verb.
Okay. But that's not the reason.
It's not who, because we're not talking about people. We're talking about things.
Things. Which word?
Yes, or that. Okay?
That word.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Can we do just one more, please?
What?
Can we do just one more?
Yeah, yes. It's
22.
Okay. What's up? Was letter A?
Yes!
Okay.
Perfect, and it is exactly the problem. You don't need was there. Okay, we stopped at number 22. Romário, I suggest, if you want, we have 2 classes per week.
Okay.
If you say, Stick, I can't, I don't have time, I have a lot of things to do. Okay, no problem, no problem, okay? And if I see that you are developing very much, I'm gonna tell you, oh, Hamad, I think that 1 or 2 classes are enough, you know?
Okay.
But for now, I suggest 2 classes because I need you to review some grammar rules for ITP.
Okay, yeah. That's great,
Okay?
that's great.
Okay, great. Then, Romário, I'm going to finish this. As I finish here, I upload on my YouTube and I send you this if you want to review.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, then very happy to see you again. Have a very nice afternoon.
You too.
Thank you. See you.
See you. Bye.